Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Warships Legends. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight we are back in the Jean Bart and we are on Land of Fire. Now I'm not going to lie to you guys, I've been having quite a bit of fun playing World of Tanks lately, and so I've got a whole bunch of World of Warships saved up and I'm going to go through them for you guys. Now this isn't an old match by any means, I mean it was just taken in the last week, but I think you guys are going to enjoy it. It's going to be a good one. So first things first, there are 3 destroyers against us, so we've got to be very careful about that. But we're going to push off to the right side. It's a domination. We need to win our side, right? That's the number one thing in a domination. You spawn on a side, you win your side, and then you can help your team. So that's what we're going to try to do. The Belfast immediately starts to run away, and then you're going to see me go ahead and try telling him we need his help. And to my surprise, he actually turns around and heads back. I mean, it's holy crap. That doesn't happen, does it? People actually working together and listening and trying to help each other. And look at that, we even get an affirmative. And I give him a thank you. So, to the Belfast, appreciate your help. We're gonna head over here. We've got a Tirpitz with us, we've got the Jean Bart, and we've got a cruiser that's a rapid fire spammer. So we've got a little bit of everything. We've got the tank build that can get close and torp things. We've got me that's a long range to short range brawler slash just absolute deleter. And then we have the cruiser back there in case a destroyer rushes us. So it's kind of like the best of everything. Then we notice that right out in front of us we have an Iowa who is sailing broadside on. So why not take the chance to, never mind. Iowa's sailing towards us. We're going to go ahead and put the round in him. Now, we used our first reload booster there. And the reload booster, for me, always ends up biting me in the butt. Always. I always try to use it too early. But it has a very long cooldown, and you only get 2 of them. Even though you could get 3 if you really wanted to spec into a cruiser build. You could get 3 of them. But like I said, they have a really long cooldown, so once you use it, it only lasts for, what, 20 seconds, and then it immediately goes back to your regular reload, and you end up with a 3-minute cooldown. So that part of it is a little rough. Now, our Tirpitz goes holy crap deep and gets himself torpedoed. Not preferable, but the Iowa was giving us a pretty good broadside. Unfortunately, we were just not aiming very well, and we ended up not citadeling him, and he gets behind the island, which keeps himself pretty safe from our Tirpitz. Now there's another Iowa out there, and you can see he's starting to move forward, so we plan for it. We aim a shot pretty well, I think, and wait for it. Really? Really? Okay, I see you. Don't worry, we'll pull it out. We'll get better, right? That's all we can do. All we can do is try. Now you can see I'm starting to reverse, not because I'm worried about the battleships, but there is a destroyer out there, and now we've got a broadside shot at an Iowa who's behind an island and thinks he's safe, but wait for it. Pow! Definitely not safe that time. Got 20,000 off of him. Wasn't any citadels, but you don't really need to citadel somebody if you're taking 20,000 damage off of them with just regular penetration. Now, our Tirpitz has gotten himself further away and in a much better place as far as not getting shot or torpedoed. And unfortunately, though, he has kind of taken himself out of the fight. He's up there against the island. Not that he's not trying to push up, but he's not really doing anything at the moment that can help us until he comes around the corner. However, the enemy Iowa decides, for whatever reason, that now's a good time to back out in front of everybody. Or he's pulling forward out in front of everybody, but, you know, that's not going to be a good move. It's really not. He got lucky there. We only got 3 penetrations, but, yeah. It's just, you're not going to like that very often. So Iowa's still broadside on in front of us, and you can only play this game for so long. You eventually get caught. And, wait for it. Oh, come on! 8,200 damage? I I feel like we're getting robbed here. Maybe it's my fault. We're aiming a little too far forward. Should be aiming more for the center line. And then, of course, he knocks out one of our guns temporarily. I have no choice. Got to fix it. That's half my firepower. I need it. The front gun is about to get reloaded. We go ahead and shoot that at him. Should be enough to kill him. It is. Down he goes. Managing to break his gun at the last second, but he died anyway, so it doesn't matter. Now, there's still an Iowa out there. There's an Amagi approaching. There's a destroyer that has gone God knows where. And Iowa is now broadside on, once again, but he's starting to turn away, so taking away that angle from us a little bit. But we still get a pretty good solid hit for 8,600. The next shot's about to hit him as well. Are we going to get anything out of it? Nope. We got one penetration that did no damage and then two bounces. Unfortunate. Now, the Kagero is spotted over there. He's kind of run right into our destroyer, so that's preferable. And then he gets absolutely filthy torped. No chance to avoid that. I don't care what ship you're in. You kind of screwed the pooch. But the Gneisenau comes around the corner, and he's now shooting the Tirpitz, but he's broadside to me as well. And so now we have the perfect opportunity to help our teammate. Now, unfortunately, that Tirpitz has lost quite a bit of his health, so he cannot hope to survive 1v1 with his Gneisenau. Now, the fact that the Gneisenau is starting to change directions means that he feels like he has bitten off more than he can chew, and he's trying to get out of there. However, he could also be in range to torpedo our Tirpitz, which could be a reason why he's given the other side of his ship. But I don't see any torpedoes at the moment, and we can't really sit there. We've helped take half of his health. The Tirpitz is now much better off than the Gneisenau as far as, you know, that battle should go. Even though the Gneisenau is a much better brawler, I think, than the Tirpitz. The Tirpitz secondary should help win that fight for him, even though he's got a little less health. We take a shot at the Iowa again, and about this time, I believe, the Amagi to our left takes a nasty shot at me. I'm pretty sure. But, yeah, there's an Amagi out there to my left somewhere. Iowa sets us on fire, which is, you know, one of the things that you've got to watch for in a Jean Bart or a Richelieu is that their lack of upper plating and their lack of deck armor makes them very susceptible to high explosive. However, the Gneisenau sails broadside onto us and just absolutely begs for this, so we give it to him. He's lucky he only gets 8,600 for that, but we use our reload booster and wait for it. Come on, Spartan, don't screw this up. You can do it. Aim the shot well, and really. I told you, the reload booster and I, for whatever reason, it always ends up going horribly wrong for me. But that guy did a good job. He turned away, and there we get shot from the left. And, oh, it's an Iowa. It's not an Amagi at all. It's an Iowa. That's not preferable, but he's broadside on, and how many times does an Iowa have to be broadside on before he gets actually punished for it? Apparently, it's this many. Because there he takes a Citadel hit and then goes right into our team, which has a destroyer right there, plus a battleship. There is a destroyer sneaking into B from that side. We are trying to capture this side. Enemy Iowa straight ahead of us is shooting HE still, which is best case scenario for us because, yes, he can do damage, yes, he can set fires, but we can heal the fires back. And because it's a battleship spamming, and it's only one battleship spamming high explosive, I don't mind using a damage control to knock out the one fire, because by the time he loads again, he's only going to get 2 more salvos off before we get our damage control back. So if he sets one, or, you know, worst case scenario, he sets 2 fires with one salvo, but that isn't happening because he's looked at the other way. He's now fighting our battleship that's to my left. I'm capturing this base. Their Iowa's still alive somehow. But we're going to try to remedy that for him. Just looking for a good shot. He's starting to sail away from us, so we're just going to place the shot out ahead of him. Try to hit that superstructure. Nope, never mind. We changed our mind. We've almost got A captured, finally. That's going to allow us to maintain the lead. And then the teammates are working on the Iowa that's in the cap, and there's the 2 fires that he just hit, but we only have 20 seconds left to have to endure it. We take down the Iowa to my left, keeping them from capturing the base, which now means that our lead is going to continue to grow. And there are only 2 ships left, and Amagi directly out in front, which I have no idea what he has been doing for this entire game, but he was definitely not helping this side until the very end here. Now that we've got our damage control back off cooldown, we're going to go ahead and pop that. We've got, hello, there we go. We're going to pop that, and then we are waiting for our heal to come back. We've got multiple shots into the Amagi here, and he's sailing broadside on. I don't know why all of these guys on the enemy team were just like, please shoot me. But the game was like, you know, as much as I'd like to, we're not going to give you the citadels for it because, you know, even though they are broadside on, why would we allow you to hit them? I mean, as an Amagi, he's 10 kilometers away. You've got mostly a dispersion build. Why would we allow you to hit him? We're going to make you bounce 3 shells off the side of him. But the Amagi does have turtleback armor, so citadels, okay, but shouldn't be bouncing too much off of this thing. And there we get a little bit better hit. Still bounced 4 rounds off of him. So the Amagi's still no joke when it comes to armor, at least when it's angled. If it's broadside, I can and will citadel him. But because we're bouncing so much off, we're going to try to aim a little further forward, see if we can't miss that belt armor and get into the extended armor, and there we go. That's a better result. Still bounced 3 rounds, but we got a little bit better damage that time. And this is all about the course of the battle and figuring out what your ship can do to other ships. Haven't had to fight too many Amagis recently in the Jean Bart, so I wasn't sure where I could pin with these smaller guns. And the Amagi was taking advantage of it. However, those shots through the nose are a little bit better. Still bounced 3 rounds, though. But the closer we get, the more likely I am to get pins. And because he turns away from the torpedoes, is he gonna... Nope, he still took the torpedoes. Tirpitz, before he died, managed to get those torps off and finish him. And then we have the Iowa, who, for whatever reason, decides one last time to give me just enough extra angle. And we're going to try to put these straight into the superstructure here. And we miss. We missed the superstructure, bouncing 4 rounds off the side of the ship. Not a very good result for me as a shooter. Because you can see I was thinking about it, but I was kind of indifferent. And then for the last second, I shoot and manage to hit the belt armor. However, this time we do aim a little higher. And there's the shot into the superstructure I was looking for. Down he goes. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed. It was a fun, exciting match, hopefully. Not too much reversing, but just enough. 161,000 damage, 3 kills. Top of the leaderboard, 3,300 base XP. So if you like what I'm doing, punch the like button. Leave a comment below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as always, I will see you in the next video.